Attention viewers, things stated in this video by Elle Bee and Sugar Bear are their own opinions based from their own experiences and our research. Please do your own research to draw your own conclusion. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I have something really exciting that we're going to do today. I'm going to be talking to Sugar Bear. You guys know Sugar Bear from Mama June, Not to Hot, Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, Tyler's and Tiaras. He is the father of the one and only Honey Boo Boo, Alana Thompson. He is also the ex-husband of Mama June. I've recently been speaking with him about some of the things that's going on in his life, and he wanted to give me an interview just to kind of catch me up on how his life has been going, what things have been like for him on the outside of this, signing over rights to his daughter Alana, to Pumpkin and Josh, his relationship with Jennifer, where they are today, and what things are like today for him and Alana. So let's go ahead. Let's talk to Sugar Bear.
Yeah, maybe she wants Sugar Bear. I don't know.
Would that be something you would ever reconsider? Say Mama June ended up single somehow, and you were single. Would that ever be something that you would consider? Jumping back in that boat and getting back with Mama June?
That is a boat I would never jump back in.
Never.
No.
What exactly went wrong with you in June? Can you dive into that a little bit, or do you not want to?
It was just the timing wasn't on. I was working too much, and she spent a lot of time doing what she did, and then all of a sudden, it's the same way with every girl. It gets out of proportion, and they don't want to be with me no more, and I'm packed up and shipped off.
Oh, wow. That's how you feel. You feel like at the end of your relationship with people, they just kind of pack you up and send you on your way.
Yep, that's why going back with Heather. Into that little argument that morning, it was on Monday. She said it was over. You needed to pack your stuff, but I didn't pack right off the hand. I'd been at work all night, and I stayed up all day trying to find somebody that would come get me and get me away because don't get me wrong, I love Heather to death. I would do anything for her, and I wish that it hadn't happened, and I wish that we could talk it over, work things out, and get back together and try to start over. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. But when that happened, and I finally told her, look, I said I got somebody who can come get me, but they can't come until Saturday. She said that's fine. Which I stayed on the couch, and I had a tremendous job in Tennessee. I was working for a company building cars. I mean, I'm not going to name that company, but
right.
It was a great job. Making bukus of money an hour. I did a job of forklift, and by leaving Tennessee, I had to leave that job to come back, and I do have a little job that I'm doing here. It gets me a little money, but it just tore my world apart when Heather done that. But right. Like I said, we trying to be friends on it, and that's I really don't want to talk too much about that.
Right, right. So you're back in Georgia. How far are you from, say, Pumpkin and Alana? Do you know how far away you are from them?
Probably about 45 minutes.
Okay. So I want to talk about that whole dynamic a little bit. Last season, I think it was at the beginning of last season, Josh called you up and asked you to meet him for lunch because he wanted to talk to you about something. So you met with him, and that's where he said, hey, I want you to sign over custody of Alana to us so we can handle things like her medical bills and her school stuff, and when she goes to college. Like right now she lives with us, but we can't really legally handle anything because we don't have custody of her. So over pizza, he asked you if you would sign over your rights. You got very emotional. You told him that that's something that you was going to struggle to do because you felt like by signing your rights away, you were just kind of getting rid of your kid, and she was the only thing that you had. But you did end up signing the paperwork. Tell us why you decided to sign the paperwork.
Really, I think I was pushed inside the paperwork. My producers and all, I think, they kept talking and kept pushing me up, talking like, this has got to be done. I think I was pushed into it. I really didn't want to do it. But then after I sat there and thought about it, Alana really did need somebody that was going to take care of her. make sure she went to the doctor, make sure she could get what she had to get. And so, that's the reason I done it. But then they said, that, we take good care of her and all that good stuff. But, that broke my heart that day too. But,
Did you know going to meet Josh that that's what you guys want to talk about? Was that set up to discuss?
I didn't know what I was going up there for. All I know is they said that Josh wanted to meet Tom.
Now, are you related to Josh? Because I heard a rumor that you and Josh may be cousins.
Me and Josh are cousins.
Okay, I heard that. And I just wanted to clarify that for sure if you guys were cousins. Now, after you signed the paperwork, it seemed like, you would see Alana. I mean, even at one point when you and Jennifer were having problems, she kicked you out of the house. You were staying in their backyard, which I assume was a storyline. I doubt you were really camping out in their backyard, but it seemed like you were at least getting along with Pumpkin and Josh. You got Josh a job with you one time when he needed a job. So it seemed like at one time you and Josh and Pumpkin, y'all got along. They invited you and Jennifer to Ella's birthday party that same year. But since then, y'all don't even speak at all anymore, right?
They won't speak to me. I actually, since I got back to Georgia, I got back to Georgia. Saturday was, I think, 2 weeks ago. That Saturday night, I reached out to Alana. I did not hear nothing from her. I sent her a text. I told her, said, hey, I'm back in Georgia. Me and Heather split. But hey, I'm back in Georgia, and I was down, I was hurt, and I really needed somebody to turn and talk to. But I didn't get that from her.
Did she respond at all?
He did not respond at all. So a few days later, I actually texted Josh. He did respond, and I told him, what was going on. I'm back in Georgia, and I had texted Alana, but she didn't say that to me. And I would really like to, for him to reach out and see if she would talk to me. He said he would, but I ain't heard nothing back on it.
Now, there's a rumor going around that Alana doesn't live with them anymore. Have you heard anything about that?
I don't know. I hadn't even heard that rumor. All I know she was still there, but like I said, I was in Tennessee for a year, almost a year, so I really don't know.
Rumor is, and this is just a rumor, is that she's actually living with her boyfriend, Draylen.
Well, like I said, I really can't stay on that because I don't know because I don't talk to her.
Right. I mean, and the thing is she will be turning 18 in a couple of months. She's about to graduate. So at this point, I mean, it's not what can you really do, if they are allowing her to live with Draylen. But I would have to imagine, to find out that your daughter's living with her boyfriend, how would you feel about that? If she is in fact living with her boyfriend?
But if that's the case, I really wouldn't agree to that because I haven't met him. I don't know how he is. I don't know who he is. No, I wouldn't agree to that because I would at least love to meet him before she moved in.
Right. And like I said, I don't know for sure if this is the case, but the reason why this rumor started is because they go on TikTok a lot. They go live on TikTok. And what people started noticing is when Alana would go live at the same time as Pumpkin, and they would be in different houses. So people started asking, like, where is Alana at? Is she not at home? And they started saying that she lived with Jessica, that she moved in with Jessica. But then there was one particular TikTok that was done where Pumpkin was doing a TikTok live and Draylen joined her, and Pumpkin said, hey, Draylen, where's Alana? And he said, oh, she's right here, and panned the camera around, and she was laying in bed. And he was sitting on the edge of the bed, and he just panned the camera around, and she was laying in the bed. So they were clearly like, they were in bed together or whatever. So Jessica also goes live on TikTok a lot, and you never see Alana walking around in the background or anything. So people was kind of drawing the conclusion that she lives with Draylen.
And that is probably the case.
Yeah, possibly. So I want to talk about Draylen for a little bit. Now, how did you find out that Alana was dating Draylen, who is a couple of years older than her? Did she call you and tell you, or?
No, I actually found out through a best friend that had seen where they had been talking on social media somewhere, and they seen her and Draylen together, and she was talking about this is my boyfriend, and all like that. That's how I found out about it.
Got you. Do you know the age difference? The age difference between Alana and Draylen?
I know there is a small age difference there, which I don't think is very much. But you know, age is just a number to me.
Mm-hmm.
I work on feelings and what the heart tells me,
Mm-hmm.
and if the heart says I love this person, but it seems like just like me and my girlfriend, she was 45, I'm 51, so there's an age difference there, but I didn't let that bother me. It was what was in my heart.
Right. And the thing is in the state of Georgia, at 16, you can date a 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 year old. So when Alana came out to say, this is my boyfriend, she was 16. And at the time, he was 20 or 21. He was 21 because he's 22 now and she's 17. So at the time that she come out to say that this is her boyfriend, legally it was okay. There is a little speculation that she may have started dating him when she was 15, but nobody knows that for sure. Now, do you know about Draylen's past? Do you know that he's been arrested before? He was arrested a couple of months ago.
I know he was arrested because, like I said, I got a friend sent me the link the day they got locked up and all, and I know he's been arrested, and I think he had drugs and stuff like that on him. That does concern me a little bit.
Right. When Draylen and Alana first started dating, everybody kind of started digging in to see who he was, like they do. People try to figure out who this guy is. And it did come out that when he was 18, he got arrested for statutory rape because he was sleeping with a 15-year-old. And the 15-year-old's mom actually caught him sneaking out of her daughter's bedroom window and took her daughter to the police station. And her daughter said, yes, we are having sex, but it is consensual. Draylen first denied it, but he did end up admitting to it. So he was at first arrested for statutory rape. It was just dismissed. Like that case was just completed, I think, last year. He was on probation, from my understanding. He had to do some classes or something like that. But the girl, did say, we're dating. It's consensual. It's not like he's forcing me. The big issue with that, though, was that she was 15. So legally, she was not of age to be dating Draylen or having a sexual relationship with Draylen, which is why he was arrested. So that came out about Draylen about a month after it came out that they were dating, that he's been arrested for dating and sleeping with someone younger. Did you know about that?
I didn't know nothing about that. But now that's a concern. But like I said, really nothing I can do.
Right. Yeah. She's about to be 18 and she's about to graduate. Did you get an invitation to her graduation?
No, I didn't even get an invitation to sit for prom, and I haven't got an invitation to sit at graduation.
She actually sent a lot of people invitations to graduation. She sent a lot of celebrities. She posted on TikTok where she sent like Snoop Dogg, Taylor Swift, like The Rock, a lot of different people invitations to her graduation. I think her graduation is today, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's today. Um, and you were not made aware. Now, one thing that I remember Jennifer telling Pumpkin and Josh when y'all agreed that you would sign the paperwork, Jennifer said, he will sign this, but only if you guys agree to make sure that they can maintain a relationship. She needs to come see her dad every other weekend or, once a month or something at least. We want to make sure that she continues to have a relationship with her dad. So the paperwork was signed under those stipulations that Pumpkin and Josh would see to it that Alana continued to have a relationship with you. Do you feel like they have not kept up their end of that agreement?
They have not kept up that end of the agreement because I have tried to reach out to Alana. She would not reach out to me. And I've tried to reach out to Pumpkin and Josh. Like I said, I reached out to Josh the other day. But other than that, I have not seen Alana. They wouldn't let me see Alana. For the reason, and I'm gonna put this in, back when Alana was born, June made a statement and told everybody this, that I did not want Alana because she was not a boy.
Right.
That is total BS. I always loved this little girl. I will love her till the day I die. I mean, she's going to be 18. I still love her. She's my little girl, and that's the way I feel about it. But June shouldn't have said nothing like that, because whether she was a boy or not, I'm still going to love her and still want to spend time with her and still want to be with her.
She did say that. She said that on the show a lot, and she even convinced Alana of that, it seems, because on the show, that was something that Alana stated on the show. She said when they were outside, when they came that day, and you and Jennifer were standing there, and you told Alana, you said, "We bought a new house. I want you to move in with us." She said, "You don't even want me. You've never wanted me because I wasn't a boy." So that's something that June has even told Alana, and it seems like she has Alana believe in that.
To be honest, the reason I don't see Alana or told Alana like I do, a lot of it has got to do with June, because she put a lot in Alana's head.
Well, that's definitely one thing that it seems like she must have, told her and had Alana convinced of, because it was something that she said, on the show as well, that, you didn't want her because she wasn't a boy. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like parents are gonna love their kids regardless of if they're a boy or a girl. I mean,
I love her regardless of whether she's a boy or girl. I always will.
right. Now, have you seen Alana and Pumpkin? They do these TikTok lives. And when I first started catching them on TikTok, I was kind of shocked because their accent, they have more of like a country accent on the show, but their accent is changed. And Alana curses a lot. Is that something that she's always done? Because I didn't remember her cursing that much on the show. Even the show that it's coming back on, and she don't curse on the show, but on TikTok she drops F-bombs left and right.
That's something she has probably picked up from Pumpkin, because Pumpkin and Jessica and June do it all the time. They can't talk to you without F-bombing. I mean, every word comes out of the mouth of them. And that's got to be something she has picked up from them. She didn't used to do that. I don't have TikTok. I think I need it, but I might get it one day. But
you probably need it, because you would probably be shocked to see some of the things that have happened on TikTok. I actually have a few videos up, because after Draylen was arrested, I really thought that Pumpkin and Josh was going to be mad at Draylen for putting Alana in danger. I really was looking at, I really thought they were going to make Alana break up with him, because he literally ran from the police, was under the influence as he was running from the police. He had marijuana in the car, he had a gun in the car, and he ran a car off the road in the process of running from the police. And he put Alana in danger. They had to do, like you said, the pit maneuver, which is dangerous. In some states, they don't even do the pit maneuver because it is so dangerous. When the car finally stopped and the cops got up there, they pulled everybody out of the car and handcuffed everyone. Alana, there's a photo online of Alana standing on the side of the road, and her hands are behind her back. You can't tell for sure that she's handcuffed, but I was told that she was handcuffed in that photo. So I really thought that Pumpkin and Josh were going to be so furious, but they weren't.
I'm pretty sure she was handcuffed, because I mean the law was going to do that job regardless of who you are.
Right.
And that was very dangerous, because with him running, they could have started shooting him.
Absolutely.
You see it day to day. A lot of officers getting shot over stuff just like this, and she was in a real danger, real harm's way.
And I feel like Pumpkin and Josh, they portray on the show that they are super protective of Alana. I really thought that was going to be something that bothered them, that they were going to.
Yeah. I mean, as a parent, that bothered me, and Alana would have got mad, but I probably would have made her and Jaylen break up, and she wouldn't be able to see him no more.
That's what I thought was going to happen. I really thought they were going to make them break up. But what happened was they went live on TikTok saying everybody needs to mind their own business. Don't worry about Draylen. and it was bad. They were cursing people out. They was like, mind your own business. You need to wash your Pussy. And Alana was like, watch your nasty Pussy. Stop worrying about my boyfriend. Watch your nappy headed kids at the front door. Wash your fish fillet like Pussy. And people was in the chat saying, Alana, we are fans of yours, but we don't support what Draylen did. He put you in danger. And if you can't acknowledge that he did something wrong, we can't support you. And she was like, I don't care. I don't care. Losing a fan ain't gonna hurt me. Like this train's gonna keep on rolling. Like I don't need you. And literally, she was calling people broke. She was like, y'all are just mad because y'all broke bum at like I mean, it was crazy how her and Pumpkin were cursing and talking to the fans. The fans.
Again, all this coming from Pumpkin. That's all. That is all Pumpkin's mentality. That's all she knows how to do. Is cuss you out and all in. But what they need to realize